Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the Cinema Asylum podcast. And today we are talking about modern cult classics or films that should be modern cult classics. I am the Indian drama expert. I'm Garrett.
I'm one of the superhero and sci-fi experts. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Dylan, the other superhero and sci-fi expert.
I think we should get started with trivia right away.
Yes. All right.
For 2 points, John answered this Thursday at work because he's not here tonight. He did not get it right.
Okay.
2000s animation.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What 2000s animated film?
Delgo.
Oh.
Delgo. Some obscure animated
What 2000s animated movie inspired musical artist Owl City to create music?
Owl City.
I mean, I know what what he was on. Shit.
Treasure Planet. Robots.
I'm gonna lock in Shrek. Cause I'm trying to think, and
This is worth 2 points, so you can knock it down for one if you want a clue.
yeah, I know. I'm thinking of Ocean Eyes. Like I'm just having the entire album of Ocean Eyes play through, and it's like, what could have inspired something like this?
Ratatouille. That's my final answer.
Nobody picked it up.
Before you say anything, I would like a hint.
Okay.
Just so I have a better. Because if I'm gonna get it wrong, I don't get any points. I'd rather just get 1 point than nothing. So, Garrett, are you locked in with Ratatouille?
Yeah. Ratatouille is, if I don't have an answer for anything, Ratatouille is my go-to choice.
Is it? All right, now I'm between two. It's because I'm trying to keep it like with like mainstream film, mainstream animated.
I feel like it's not mainstream. And
Well,
I'm gonna
that's
screw
part of the rules.
myself.
It has to be. It has
Somewhat
to be more,
mainstream, yeah.
Yeah, it has to be a little more well known. So I'm between Lilo and. Fuck it. Surf's Up from DreamWorks.
No.
Damn it!
Finding Nemo.
Wait, for real?
God
Yes.
damn it!
All right, I was between Surf's Up and Lilo and Stitch.
I was on a Pixar
Yeah,
train there.
it was Finding Nemo.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well,
How
at least it
did
wasn't Shrek.
that inspire Owl City?
Song titles include a song called Vitamin C, spelled S-E-A, and also one called Learn How to Surf. And then he had the album Ocean Eyes, so it's all, yeah.
That's true.
I've seen that
Okay.
clue, and it's like, this is an amazing trivia question.
No, it's,
I
it's
need to
good.
do
it's
this.
good. No, admittedly.
Okay.
No, I would have never made that link between Finding Nemo and Owl City.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I seen this, it's like, yes, this is the trivia question.
Holy hell.
Next week, next main episode, I don't know, will be 70s war films.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do my research on that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're talking modern, like the future of cult classics, we'll say. So who wants to get started?
Well, I have 6 that I'll talk about briefly. The first one, and this is the most recent film on my list. This came out last year. This is a film that you talk to like 10 people about it, 5 people will tell you something. Like 5 people will tell you something, tell you that they love it, and the other half will tell you that this is one of the worst movies they've ever seen. And that's Mr. Shyamalan's film Trap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This has cult classic written all over it. And in terms of like Shyamalan's most recent films, I feel like this one has the most potential for that because,
You mean Not the Happening?
well, that would have, but I
It's
already
too far
think
away, yeah.
it's before the 2010s.
Yeah, I know, I
So,
was joking.
yeah, because it has camp all over. I mean, the film takes place mostly in a concert, and that's one of the most campy places that you could set a film in. I mean, the pop stars in the film are like, I mean, they and Josh, God damn it, what's
Arnett.
Josh? Josh Hartnett's performance is so over the top and so great. I really enjoy this film,
It's so
but
good.
I can definitely see why there's a million reasons why this film wouldn't work for a lot of people. But I like I'm already seeing like a diehard group of fans surrounding this film, and this film actually did just come out on Netflix. I think Netflix just put this on there. So if you haven't seen Trap, I would watch it because it is fun. Like it's genuinely a fun movie.
It
And
is.
stupid movie, I would say, but it's fun. It's stupid fun. Trap is. Uh, Next film on my list, another horror film. Um, this is a film by a director I love, and this is one of his most insane. This is probably his most insane film that he's ever made. Malignant. James Wan's
Yeah.
Malignant. This film, I feel like this film borrows from a lot of established cult classics, like Basket Case. It borrows from a lot of what's the genre called? Giallo films. The film does borrow from a lot of Giallo trends or tropes, which a lot of those films are cult classics. This film is insane, especially in its absolutely maniacal third act. If you have not seen Malignant, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it is. You will never see it coming. I'm just telling you that you will never see it coming. At least I didn't. I will never forget when I saw this movie in theaters. This had a Max and theater. This came out in 2021 when Warner Brothers was doing that with their movies. The experience I had watching this film for the first time, I will never forget. It was so much fun. So yeah, Malignant is just it's campy, it's over the top, and I love it for it. So yeah, moving on to uh, my last horror film on my cult classic list. Uh, this is a film that came out during the pandemic, and I've talked about this film to death. But you probably know what it is. It came out during the pandemic, and it got lost in the shuffle, and it did eventually find its pretty largely growing fan base, The Empty Man. The Empty Man is a film that 20th Century Fox made right before Disney bought them, and it's just so interesting, this entire film, because it's a film that's nearly 2.5 hours long, and it's so unlike most like studio horror films that you will ever see, because it has a pretty extensive backstory. It has really interesting lore behind it.
I need to see it.
It's a horror film about cults and stuff like that. It has elements of religion to it.
Okay.
Just such an interesting film, very well made. It has great acting by James Badge-Dale. Has a interesting little cameo by what's his name from Office Space, Stephen Root. I believe you have my stapler, um, and also from Get Out too. Just really interesting horror film that I am finding more and more people getting into, and for good reason. It's really good. Number four, moving to the next three films are at least or a comedy and two science fiction films. Um, the first science fiction film that I will get into, this is a film that I saw 3 times in theaters. This is my type of dumb blockbuster, and it's a film that definitely has a big fan base behind it. or at least the first one and not the second one, Pacific Rim.
Okay.
Yeah.
A film. I just it's dumb. It's big. It's giant robots fighting giant monsters, and I love it. I love this film so much.
Big monster.
Today we are canceling the apocalypse. You have Idris Elba doing that. I mean, how could you not love it? Yeah, just this is a film that in most other filmmakers' hands, and especially because of the second one, it would not work. And in Del Toro's hands, it just completely worked because it is a big dumb film that embraces itself and just has fun, and everything, like the visual effects are stunning, and it's just a blast of a film to watch. And I include it on this list because it didn't do that great at the box office, but it still has it still definitely has not a big fan base, but not a small fan base, but it does have a smaller fan base than what these films usually have. And kaiju fans love this movie, and I'm a diehard kaiju fan.
I still have not watched it on the projector. So
It's
Oh,
last time I watched it on one of my big TVs.
Yeah.
Still a stunning film.
yeah, I've
absolutely.
only seen it on a 42-inch TV.
It's great. I love Pacific Rim. My second sci-fi modern cult classic, or should be, this is a film that should not have done the business it did, and it should have. This is a film that should have done gangbusters with how much fun it is and how big its star is, and just how fun and novel the concept is. Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
This came out in 2014. Tom Cruise, of course. It's either called Live, Die, Repeat, which honestly is the better title. So much better than Edge of Tomorrow, which just sounds really generic.
Yeah, cliche.
Yeah, just Edge of Tomorrow doesn't really tell you what the movie's about. Live, Die, Repeat does.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite science fiction films of the past couple decades.
It's so good.
It's so damn good. It's so fun. The comedy works amazingly well. Emily Blunt is badass in the film. Tom Cruise has a great arc in the film, going from a complete weasel to a badass, with how many times he has to die and learn from this alien race that has the ability to like manipulate time.
Yeah.
So you're going to
And
be
it's
really
just-
blunt with it.
Yeah, definitely. This is the first film that really made me pay attention to Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
Because I think I saw her in, I think it was Looper,
Yeah.
which I really liked her in. But Edge of Tomorrow was when I really paid attention to her, and I was like, this girl is going to be a star. And in my eyes at least, I think she's a star. She's so good in most things.
Yeah.
So yeah, Edge of Tomorrow. Most people I know love this movie, but not enough people talk about it enough. So yeah, my last film I'll get into. This is a film that's been growing and growing in terms of like its niche audience, and this is a film I watched last month, and this is a film that just I still am thinking about how funny this film is, and just how much effort went into this film for how small the budget is. Hundreds of Beavers.
Yep.
This film is a marvel in terms of how small production it is and just how much they do with it. This is a passionate film from beginning to end. It's a live action black and white Looney Tunes film. That's what it is, and it's brilliant.
When I watched it a few months ago, I was like, Garrett is going to adore this.
I adore it. I absolutely adore the film. I can't believe you saw it before me. I'm mad at myself that I didn't watch this film sooner, because this is such a fun, enjoyably dumb and lighthearted film.
Would it have
And
made your top 10 last year?
yes, it would have. It would have been very high. Yeah, such a great film. And if you have not seen Hundreds of Beavers, it's on Amazon Prime. Get on it, watch it, and laugh your ass off. And watch it with friends too. That's my list.
You want me to go next?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I've got a few, like 15. I'm gonna go kind of quick through them so I can. Um, I'm surprised you didn't bring this up because this one already is a cult classic. A comic book film actually. Dread.
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my God. I'm glad you brought this up.
Yeah.
I would have put this on my list.
The very definition of a cult classic. It did not do well in the box office.
Everyone who has seen this film that I know loves it.
Yes.
Like this is it.
It's one of the best comic book films out there.
Yes.
And it did horrible at the box office.
And it is miles ahead of its original, like the original.
Yes.
Like good God.
Carl Urban's excellent.
Oh
in
my
it.
God.
The effects are amazing. The score is incredible.
Yes.
Everything
Yes.
about this movie is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a shame it did not do well.
It's a simple plot to just point A to point B, but it's just so badass.
It is. I need to rewatch it. It's been a minute.
Yeah, I need to.
My newest movie is even newer than yours. This is going to be a bold prediction because it just came out a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah, I was gonna put this on there too.
Mickey 17.
Yep. Yeah. Very definition of a film that's. I mean, there's already a crowd around this film. Not
Yes.
big, but like already people like die hard loving this film, and
But
I love this film too.
It's looking to lose $100 million at the box office.
Eh.
So like, this is going to be the definition of a cult classic.
Yep.
It's going to do horrible at the box office.
But
and
it's
then,
good. You guys should see it.
Yep. The Creator.
Yep.
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 It didn't do the best. Made for
But
$80 million, and
And they do so much with it. Like
it's
good
so
God.
good. Garrett Edwards has cemented himself as one of my favorite directors.
Mm-hmm. And he's got Jurassic World coming out
Yep.
this year. Hopefully the better of the Jurassic World movies.
Yeah.
So
Apparently, it's going to be more of a horror movie.
thank you. And it's being written by David Koepp, who's already written 2 movies this year that are on my best of the year list.
Black Bag. And...
Black Bag is probably my favorite script of the year so far. It is
Okay.
impeccably written.
I can't wait to
And
watch
so
it.
I'm hoping David Koepp brought his A game to Jurassic World.
Yeah. The Creator was made with a camera that cost $4,000. A Sony FX3.
The Sony FX3, which I've used. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to watch the behind the scenes because there's a full like.
I've seen a lot of that. Yeah, just really for a big budget movie, it looks when you watch footage of them making it, it feels like a small like inexperienced group,
Yeah.
but in a good way. Like just not having to rely so much on the big filmmaking technology and equipment, just doing it
It's an indie film.
doing
blockbuster.
it with little,
Yeah.
but putting their all into it. So
Yeah, Creator was my. If you guys remember, my second favorite movie of 2023.
what was your
Yeah, you
number
wouldn't
one?
shut up.
Guardians
about it.
3,
Okay.
and then Killers of the Flower Moon was third. Saturday Night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
It's gonna end up
Mhm.
being a cult classic. It's got a dedicated fan base behind it.
I mean,
Didn't do
you
well at
already
the box
have.
office.
Saturday Night Live.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
really good movie.
the
I've
cast
seen.
was great.
Yes, casted phenomenal.
Yeah.
The guy who played Chevy Chase.
Corey
and,
Michael Smith.
Yeah. Who's on Gotham?
Yep,
who-
the Riddler.
I didn't even recognize him when
Yeah,
in
it's
this
the
movie.
Riddler.
The guy, he's not in the movie long, but the guy Matthew Reese who plays George Carlin in the film,
Okay, yeah.
dead on accurate.
Yes.
He played it perfectly.
We got another one from last year, Furiosa.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
yeah.
very much so.
Yep, it's gonna be a cult classic.
Any
I can get-
Mad Max fan, if you're a fan of any of the Mad Max movies and you haven't seen Furiosa,
What are you doing?
dude, get on it.
Yeah, yeah. Furiosa was excellent. I'm really disappointed because Fury Road didn't do well either at the box office.
Not really.
But then it showed up at the Oscars.
Mhm.
I'm really bummed Furiosa didn't show up at the Oscars
Yeah,
True.
Unfortunately.
because it should have done really well at the Oscars.
Yeah, and Mad Max is, like I said, Mad Max is not an A-list franchise. It's always been kind of niche.
Yeah. This next one is, I believe, the only streaming movie on my list. David Fincher's The Killer.
Yes, I watched the more and more I watch this film, the more I just really enjoy the vibe a bit.
Yeah.
It's for a movie that's about a guy killing people and being really chill about it, it's a really chill movie. Like Michael Fassbender's narration almost feels like ASMR-ish. Like he's so chill and like low level when he talks. It's there's something really relaxing about this movie. Like I don't know why. It just I really vibe with it.
Everybody, watch out.
Garrett's the killer confirmed.
If I end up dying one day, you all knew who did it.
Mhm.
You mentioned Star Wars one too many times. I'm just waiting.
David Fincher's direction also is
Yeah.
just pristine in it.
I'm just waiting for the Criterion release of it. It's got to happen eventually.
Yeah, it has to.
This one I wasn't as big of a fan of, but I can see it getting a lot of attention. Driveway Dolls.
I did not end up seeing this. It was on my radar. I just haven't had the chance to watch it.
Yeah, I believe it's currently on Prime.
One of the Coens directed
Ethan.
it. Ethan Coen.
Yeah. It wasn't. I didn't really care for it, but I could see the like.
I didn't hear a
appeal.
ton of love for it.
Yeah,
but
I'm seeing
sure.
like a dedicated fan base to it now.
Okay.
Another one of my favorite movies of 2023. I was the only one in the theater for it opening night.
Is it the Last Voyage? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this movie, but I mean, yeah, a lot of people do enjoy it.
The cinematography is impeccable.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not as good as something like Nosferatu.
Did you see it, Dylan?
Last Voyage of the Demeter?
No, I still haven't watched it.
Okay, it's on my Vudu. Watch it.
I know. I keep seeing it like everywhere I go. I just haven't checked it out yet.
It's The Sign. Watch it.
Yeah, I know. I've been
It's
trying
so
to.
good.
I've been trying to follow that kind of path, but man.
David Dastmalchian's in it.
I know. That's one of the selling points.
And it's
for
got
me.
Corey Hawk, who is basically the main character.
Yeah,
the guy from Straight Outta Compton.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's very good. He's very good in the film too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's that older guy. Liam.
The guy from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I'm blanking on his name. Liam something.
McIntyre, maybe.
Yes, I think it's McIntyre.
Yeah.
I think. Unless we're thinking of the guy from Flash.
No.
No, it's not the guy
Okay.
from Flash.
No, he was in Game of Thrones. I do know that.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Last Voyage is essentially Alien on a boat in the 1800s with Dracula.
Yeah, it is.
And I really enjoy it. I always forget the director's name. Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yep, Mr. PTA.
Asteroid City.
Actually, no, that's Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson.
Asteroid City is Wes Anderson.
Okay.
Which I have not seen this yet. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Like
It's on my Vudu if you have my. Did I give my password?
yeah, I do want to. I do like Wes Anderson. I'm not like a diehard Wes Anderson fan, but I enjoy his movies.
The cast was loaded.
Yeah. Oh yeah. His movies always have ginormous casts. That's his thing.
I'll read off some of the cast that was part of it.
Tom Hanks, Margot Robbie, briefly as far as I know, Scarlett Johansson, Jason Schwartzman, just a bunch of people.
Maya Hawke, Adrian Brody,
Oh yeah, Adrian Brody.
Edward Norton,
Yep.
What's his name from Umbrella Academy?
Jeff Goldblum,
Yep.
Sophia Lillis, Rupert Friend, Bryan Cranston, Steve Carell, Matt Dillon, Tilden Swanson, Willem Dafoe, Lee Schreiber. Like, this is a stacked cast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Flash Thompson from
Oh,
Yeah.
Tony Revolori.
Yeah.
Revelry, that's how you pronounce it. Jeffrey Wright. Like, this is a major
Everyone.
cast. Yeah. And it's interesting. Like, the color palette's my favorite
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
That's
That's his
another
signature,
Wes
yeah.
Anderson.
Yeah.
Always has interesting color palettes.
One of my favorite movies of 2023. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but it's developed quite a fan base. Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, I think it's decent. I'm not crazy about it, but I can definitely see. I can definitely. I got a kick out of it.
So did the bear.
Yep.
It got quite the kick out
I
of
mean, this has probably the same kind of cult following that like Snakes on a Plane does. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
it. We mentioned this one earlier. Ambulance.
Yeah.
It's starting to gain a following.
Yeah. I said in my this actually came up in our Electric State review. I am not a Michael Bay fan, really. There's some films I do enjoy of his, but not most of them. I actually really had a blast watching this movie
It's so
when
good.
it came out. it's chaotic, but it's mayhem. But in my opinion, this was good mayhem. It not his lesser qualities did not really show that much in this one. Like his flaws usually are not as apparent as they are in this one than they are in his other films.
Okay, I think I get what you're saying.
And the cast is pretty good too. It's
If you like his movies, like his Bad Boys movies, The Rock, it's closer in line with those.
Yeah.
Or The Island, even.
Yeah, it's got Jake Gyllenhaal,
Yep.
Yaha,
Yaha Abdul Mateen II,
yeah, and Isa Gonzalez.
who's Isa Gonzalez is going everywhere right
She
now.
is.
She's in a movie that I'm very excited to see, Ash.
Yes, we're reviewing that next week.
Which I will not be able to because I'll be on a shoot, but I will end up seeing Ash because I'm excited
It looks
for it.
so good.
The visuals look stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the budget is. It not on a big budget, I imagine.
It's not. I think it was.
Under 10 million, I think.
I believe so. Yes.
Looks better than most. Looks better than the fucking Electric State.
It does. Yeah, it's not saying what the budget was. But yeah, Ambulance only made like 10 million more
Yeah,
than
which
its budget.
stunned me because this film, like, if it came out like 20 years ago, would have done
Made
really
bank,
well.
yeah. But
I don't know.
people just don't go to the theater anymore, which we'll talk
Well,
about in a
it
different
came out.
episode.
It came out in 2022, in the
During
early
COVID.
part of it, right before,
The lockdowns lifted, yeah.
right after. I mean, it was
Okay.
still in kind of that weird period.
Yeah.
And I think it did because I worked at AMC Theater during that time, and it was going up against like other movies before and right after it. It had to go up against Sonic 2
It was
and
right before the Batman.
it was a little bit after Batman.
Okay.
And it came out right before Doctor Strange.
Okay,
So
it was
like April
Yeah.
time. So that's usually kind of like a sandwich period.
I got like 6 left. Fantastic Four 2015.
Mm.
Fuck out of here.
It is excellent. It will be considered one of the greatest superhero movies of all time.
Listen-
Just wait.
Listen, as somebody who can get entertainment value out of that, fuck off.
Yeah, it's not good. I just want to hear John's reaction when we watch this list. I'm sure we'll hear all about it.
Matthew.
Jumping into this one is interesting because it didn't do too well. I think it's a very, very good movie. It's actually one of my favorites. And I'm not much into westerns, but it's like a crime thriller.
Oh.
It's from director Taylor Sheridan, who made Yellowstone. It stars Jeremy Renner, Elizabeth Banks.
Oh, God, Wind River. I
John-
love this movie.
Yeah, and John
I love
Bernthal.
this movie. It's a great movie.
It's about a girl who was, we'll say, assaulted and
Yeah.
murdered on an Indian reservation.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
And like the FBI is coming in to try to solve it.
Huh.
And it's just a crime like western thriller, neo noir,
When did it come out?
2017.
Huh.
But it is excellent. And
Mhm.
I have it on DVD if you want to watch it.
I'll do the other one first. I'll do
Yeah.
creator first.
Wind River, movies like Wind River and Hell or High Water, very comparable.
I've not seen Hell or High Water.
Hell or
yet.
High Water's awesome. It's great.
I've heard
I've
a lot
got-
of good
It's
things.
by the same. I think it's by
It is the same
the
director.
share. I think it is. Yeah.
I actually found a 3-pack in the Walmart $5 bin of Wind River, Hell or High Water, and Sicario.
they're kind of like neo westerns in a
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
And I
like No Country for Old Men.
yeah
Yeah.
and I like that. I like that a lot.
I got 2 sci-fi movies next, and that actually I'll do. This one is not a sci-fi. I'll do this one first. This was kind of overshadowed by the Fast and Furious franchise, and it could have done a lot, but it didn't. Which was the 2014 Need for Speed.
Yeah.
I don't like this movie, but I mean,
It stuck to street racing better than Fast and Furious did. Fast and
True,
Furious became
true.
more of a Mission Impossible with cars.
yeah, I'll give you that.
We
So,
love it for that.
Yeah, it could have been a solid street racing series though. Just
Yeah.
focused.
Has
a lo-
anyone ever seen the movie Torque? By the way,
Yes.
No,
I've
I have
seen
not.
that.
One of the stupidest fucking things I've ever seen in my life. Literally, the climax, they're riding a motorcycle at the speed of the fucking Flash. Like
Yeah.
speed lines. Like anime speed lines. It is like they're going like 300 miles an hour. It's so dumb.
I need to see this.
It's
Dude,
crazy.
ridiculous.
It is you will love it. Like maybe unironic. I don't know. You'll get a kick out of it.
I got
for
3
sure.
movies left. For once, I had the biggest list, which is weird.
Yeah.
I'll do the 2 sci-fi and then I'll save the last one because the last one's the most shocking to me because it's probably my favorite on this list. I'll start with Life.
Okay. Yeah.
Eh,
It kind of an alien vibe.
very much so.
yeah,
an
they
alien
were going
vibe.
for like an alien vibe, and it just didn't do as
I like
well.
I like the design and the idea of the alien.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
interesting,
it's
It
cool.
ended too abruptly. That was one of my biggest issues.
Really, you think it ended too abruptly?
Yeah, I think so. Uh,
That actually wasn't my problem with it.
the cast includes Jake Gyllenhaal, Rebecca Ferguson,
Mm-hmm.
Raya Reynolds.
Mm-hmm.
So
and
like,
is it Haruki Sanada's in it too? The guy from Shogun and all that.
yeah, Haruki Sanada.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I really enjoy Life. Not as much as I enjoyed this next one though. Ad Astra.
True.
Okay.
I need to watch this again.
Yeah. It's a slow burn.
Because it very slow. The first time I watched it, I kind of watched it at a disadvantage. Like on a Friday night, it was like 9 o'clock or something like that. I had a long week, and yeah, this is not the movie you want to watch when you're already sleepy. Because
It's a slow burn, but it stars Tommy Lee Jones, Brad Pitt, Liv
Mhm.
Tyler, and Donald Sutherland. It's
beautifully made.
it's Hoyt Van Hoytma.
Yeah.
So it's the same cinematographer as Interstellar,
Yep.
which is probably its biggest standout.
Mm-hmm.
And that moon rover chase on the moon.
Yes.
that's
it's very
one of my
cool.
favorite sequences in any modern sci-fi
Yeah.
movie.
Beautiful production design.
yes.
Yeah.
It is very slow though. It didn't do. It made
How much did it make?
out of a budget of 80 to 100 mil, it made 135. Like it
That was
didn't
actually
do
more
well.
than I thought it would
Yeah.
make.
It first premiered at Venice Film Festival,
Mm-hmm.
and like, it was nominated for an Academy Award
Yeah.
for Best
like
Sound.
technical and stuff.
Yeah. But like, it's good. It just didn't do as well as it could. It's very Interstellar-esque in terms of like serious sci-fi,
Yeah.
realistic sci-fi,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't there like The Martian and Interstellar.
Right.
Last but not least, my favorite film in this subgenre, but a lot of people are gonna hate me because it's not Jaws. The Shallows.
Oh, all right.
It
I-
made decent money,
Yeah.
but it's hardly ever talked about anymore except for a dedicated fan base.
It's a good movie.
It is. It's very, very simple.
The only thing I didn't like about it was how the shark dies. It was kind of cartoonish.
It was. It's very, very simple, but it's extremely intense,
Yeah.
and it works really
Utilizes a single setting very well.
well. Yeah,
Kind of reminded me of like Open Water, if you've ever
Yeah.
seen that.
I have Open Water. It's
Um,
not my favorite though.
Jean Colette Serra is the director of that.
Yeah,
I like his films usually.
a lot of people don't.
He's got a creepy looking movie coming out this month. It's called The Woman in the Yard. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh,
looks-
yeah.
It looks creepy. Like it takes place mostly in like one house.
Yeah.
It looks kind of cool. It's Blumhouse though, so it could be good. It could be awful.
It's
but
kind of a
I don't
coin
know.
toss at this point.
He's a director that a lot of people love his movies, but they don't know his name.
Yeah,
Here's his
he
filmography.
directed Black Adam,
Yeah, House of Wax, 2005,
which has its cult following too.
Orphan,
Which I love. I love Orphan.
Unknown with Liam Neeson. His next 3 are Liam Neeson movies. Nonstop,
Nonstop.
Run All Night, The Shallows,
Mhm.
The Commuter with Liam Neeson,
Oh yeah, he did that. too.
Jungle Cruise, which kind of
God.
is getting a cult following.
Yeah, that's true.
Black Adam, and then last year he did Carry On Netflix.
Yeah, that's a streaming movie.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of people talking about that when it came out.
Yeah, a lot of people really enjoyed it.
Hmm.
So like, he's a director. A lot of people have seen his movies, but they just don't know his name.
And he's always working on something. It
Yeah.
seems either big or small.
But yeah, there's quite a few good movies that don't get a lot of love in terms of box office.
Yeah.
What do
All
you
right,
got, Dylan?
now you got.
So
I don't think Elvis movie goes Fantastic Four though.
Man, none of you are gonna have Four Stick or Craven the Hunter or
hold on, give me a moment.
Madam Web.
Hold
if
on to
there's
your
anybody
butts.
to have that on their list, it'd be me.
Hold on to your butts.
So this first one, it's one that didn't make a massive impression on me, but I definitely think that it has the potential to become a cult classic if it hasn't already. Come Play.
I did not watch this.
Yeah,
Um,
I saw
I've
it
never
when it
heard
came
of
out in
it.
theaters. It only
It's a
made
horror movie?
Yeah, it has what's her name? Britta from Community.
Chilean Jacobs.
Yes. Yeah, it's got her. I'm pretty sure it's got the boy from Black Phone as the son.
I
I
love
can't remember
Community.
who played the dad.
Hold on a second. Was that Mason Thames?
I think so.
I love Community.
No, I. So
Play.
good. I can't wait for the movie.
I don't. Mm,
6 seasons
no.
in a movie.
Okay, it does look like Mason Thames. It's not.
Oh, okay,
Different,
okay.
different kid.
No, I think that it was good. From what I remember, I think that was good.
This came out in 2020, by the way,
Yeah, yeah. This was like early
and
pandemic.
it's still. I think it did come out in some theaters.
Yeah, like I saw it here in town.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there was like nobody else in the theater, but
Okay.
yeah, I saw it in town. I thought that it was at least all right. I think it was like a $10 million budget. I think it made 13.
Yeah.
So I mean, it didn't draw in a whole lot. Obviously, pandemic played a part in it.
Oh yeah.
But I thought it was good. I've been seeing some people talk about it online. I at least started seeing more clips from it like start circulating on TikTok. I think that it has the potential at least. But me personally, I don't fully see it reaching that status. But I'm also not in that like sphere, you know.
Mhm.
I feel like I kind of have to be in that sphere to really tell.
I got one more when you're done. I forgot about.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't really know what else to say about Complay because I just haven't rewatched it in the 5 years that it's been. But I like I
5
said,
years since 2020.
crazy.
Damn.
It still feels like it's 2021.
Yeah, for real.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think that it at least has the potential if it hasn't already risen to that like low level status. But I don't quite know. I'm gonna skip the next one because I'm gonna save it for last because I feel like I have more comments on it. My next one, and I think that you might agree with me on this one. Violent Night.
It
You
did
know what?
decent, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
it
what?
did-
I
it did
was
all right at
actually
the box office.
I was actually about to put this on here.
Yeah,
That goes to my last point I'm gonna make. It's
okay,
similar.
Okay. No, again, the potential is there. I think that it already has become a cult classic.
Yeah, it's getting
Yeah.
a sequel, I believe.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can't wait for it. It's gonna be so good.
I mean, David Harbour's Santa kicking ass. How could you?
Yeah,
What's not to love about that?
yeah, it's got everything that it needs, really.
It's this generation's Die Hard.
Yeah, we were talking earlier about how camp is a major part of cult classics, and the camp is there.
Oh,
Like,
oh
there's-
God, yeah.
There's so much good in it. I'm really bummed out that I haven't seen more people talk about it.
Yeah, for real.
I
Mhm.
feel like a lot of the comments that I see about it online are either like diehard fans of it or people who haven't seen it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like I rarely see a neutral opinion.
Good
on
point,
this
yeah.
movie.
Hmm.
I just it has everything it needs aside from the fact that it did pretty well budget wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it yet, Christmas in July is coming up.
Yep.
Yeah, I really can't wait for the sequel. I think that it's just a great movie that deserves a lot more praise than it currently gets.
Really fun.
My next one, I'm really surprised that this didn't make it on your list, Matthew. It was one of your favorite movies come out of the year.
Which year?
Last year, Lisa Frankenstein.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
Definitely cult classic status.
It
coming.
is, yes.
well, like through and through, not like it bombed at the box office, but like after it came out on physical release, it had that common reception that cult classics get, where it's like
Much like Jennifer's Body did, and it's the same
yeah,
person. So
yeah.
If we want to go by that standard, Blade Runner.
yeah, well, yeah. Blade Runner is absolutely a cult classic. There's no way.
Yeah.
well, Jennifer's Body is the most comparable one to
Yeah.
it.
Yes, yeah.
Which
for
that
sure.
that initially got Jennifer's Body had bad reviews when it came out, and now it's like there's this whole resurgence of
Yeah.
fans for it. So
Well, Lisa Frankenstein, people, for whatever reason, they didn't see it when it came out.
I didn't see it when it came out.
Yeah,
I didn't.
It was a bummer to spend Valentine's Day watching that in theaters and
Alone.
miss out like 15 minutes of the movie. Because Power went out like halfway through.
Oh,
Where was it on my list?
Yeah, it was pretty high on your list if I remember right. At least you really loved it when you were talking to me about it.
hmm
But as soon as it hit physical, everybody was like, "What the hell? Why didn't I know about this movie?" And I think that part of it was the marketing, but at the same time, like I saw the marketing for it. I thought
And
that
it's
it
not-
was everywhere. The
it's
coming
not
of
like a
age story.
huge studio movie. Like
No.
it's a Focus Features film. So
No, I think that is great. I really loved it. I love the fact that it's basically already become a cult classic.
It's fifth on my list from last year.
Yeah, no, I remember it being super high up. I loved it. I think that is great. I really love I really love the amount of praise that it's gotten since it released on physical. And I like that it's kind of making that it's making its rounds like that.
Yeah.
yeah,
I really wish that we could see more of it. I will say this was Zelda Williams'
Directorial debut.
yes, and I think that she did amazing.
Yes.
mhm.
And I really want to. I'm not sure if she's been attached to anything else since.
I don't think so.
But I want to see more from her. I think that this is great.
By bringing up last year, I actually remember one more, so I got two more when you're done.
Okay. No, Lisa Frankenstein just knocked it out of the park for me. I'm really happy. I need a sequel, please.
Yes.
This next one, this is the one that I think that you guys are going to shoot me over. I think that a lot of people would disagree with me on it.
Get to pitchforks
Okay.
and torches.
Yeah, no, seriously. It goes with the ending of the film big time. Halloween Ends.
You know what? You're not wrong. This is a film I have more of an appreciation for than most do. It does some really ballsy things with the franchise. Some of it I like. Others, like other things about it, I'm not really a fan of. But like I like it more than Kills.
Yeah, same.
And it's not as good as the 2018, but
It's
I
probably
think
not
it's
as good
of
as
the
Resurrection either.
of the trilogy. I think it's the most fascinating.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
It bums me out that spoiler alert. Just saying.
It's been out 3 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, but I am trying to get better about throwing spoilers out about movies. I haven't been too great about it on the podcast. I've kind of realized, but spoiler alert, they kind of throw a new character in there in place of
Corey.
Michael Myers, and that's what a lot of people didn't like about the movie.
Yeah.
It really, I really hate the fact that he dies at the end. They could have left it open so that he could have returned.
That's what the ending with that kind of pissed me off.
Yeah.
Because it just switches to a Michael versus Laurie showdown, and that's not really what the movie was building up to.
No, that was the biggest letdown for me.
Like, if you're gonna go with this weird, like, crazy direction, like, stick with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just it kind of like unless they are planning on doing like a Halloween reboot,
Oh,
right?
they are.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's gonna look, but they are trying.
Well, I just feel like the ending of Halloween Ends kind of like shot the
Oh, it's
franchise in the
definitive.
knees.
Like, it's not gonna be a sequel to this.
No.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a back to original story.
I think it's gonna be like a series.
I couldn't remember.
I know we're getting the Crystal Lake series,
Yeah, I was gonna say I know that Friday the 13th was getting its series.
and I forget who's playing Mrs. Voorhees.
I don't
It's a
remember.
bigger name, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not Linda Cardellini, is
Yeah,
it?
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
Okay. I couldn't remember that. That was just one of the first names that came to mind.
yeah, it was Linda Cardellini.
Honestly, I'm down for
Pretty
it.
good choice. Yeah.
Jinkies. No, she's great. I'm super for it. This next one, it kind of goes outside of the range that we constituted for this episode.
Does Matthew Lillard play Jason's father then?
No, Matthew Lillard's gonna be Jason.
You know?
Honestly, throw him under the mask. I'm totally fine with
Yeah.
it. He's if he were a bit bigger of a dude.
Yeah, for
all
real.
right.
Yeah.
I could see it. No, this next one is a little outside of the range that we've been going with for this episode. But honestly, I feel like I don't remember how well it did in the box office. I can only assume that it at least met its budget, if not exceeded it. Tropic Thunder came out in 2008.
Actually, I don't really consider that a cult classic. Like
Yeah?
it did really well. Critics loved it, audiences
Okay.
loved it. It's still talked about. I don't really see it as cult classic. I mean, how many how many people still use the phrase what do you mean, you people? Or I'm not gonna never go full R.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. I just
Whenever anytime there's a modern movie that tackles autism or people on the spectrum, every time that's brought up in any Hollywood movie nowadays, like Tropic Thunder is at least mentioned.
yes, agreed.
Yeah,
And the Predator.
true.
yeah. I don't know. Tropic Thunder is just like one of those things where I feel like it has.
I guess
that
people are
feeling to it.
because of how sensitive culture is now. I
Mhm.
guess that's maybe why. I don't care. It's a movie that makes fun of both sides of the argument in terms of that.
I see that.
And it's still fucking hilarious. This movie is still hilarious. I don't care.
I still think that it's crazy that they got Tobey Maguire in there for a
Those trailers are the best part, easily. Yeah.
That's crazy.
The Jack Black one, which is like a spoof on like the Medea
Yeah,
formula.
yeah.
Um,
I forget what that was called.
Who left the refrigerator open?
It'll be a cold day now.
Scorched Earth was
Yeah.
that called?
Those are
It's
those.
great.
No shit. I would legit watch those movies if they came. out.
I would too.
Especially the Scorched Earth ones.
Oh
my God.
I would die to see a full movie of the what was it? The Tobey Maguire and Robert Downey
Yeah, no,
Jr.
that
one.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That would be
Grindhouse
insane.
trailers.
I'm amazed that a movie like that hasn't been made recently.
I'm surprised.
Like with the way that movies that I could see an actual like attempt at an art house film being made like that. No, there's no way. Somebody somewhere has to be like, okay, I need to write this now.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I just feel like it has the vibes of a cult classic, just at least retrospectively. But I see what you mean.
To me,
by
it's a
how it doesn't
classic.
really-
Like,
yeah.
To me, it's not even really cult. There was one movie I just saw. I want to bring this up real quickly.
Yeah.
Abigail
Yes.
from last
okay,
year.
Yeah.
That has got to be a cult classic.
Yeah,
Um,
I wasn't sure because I'd seen a lot of good things about it. When it
Oh
was
God,
coming out.
people! It's a great freaking movie. It's so fun. It has one of my favorite lines of last year. Sammy, those are fucking onions.
Honestly, Dan Stevens, that entire
Yes, Dan
movie.
Stevens steals the goddamn movie. He is so good in it. Just want to throw that out there. Please make that a cult classic. It's so good.
I love that movie so much. Kevin Durant during that movie is
Yes,
such a movie.
Kevin Durant had a great year last year.
He really
as an
did.
ape and as just a weird kind of henchman guy.
Well, I'm glad that he's like kind of finally finding his stride.
Yeah.
because
Like
I'd been seeing him in a lot of projects.
I don't think
beforehand,
I don't
but
think he's leading man material, but like as a
No.
character actor, he's
he's great. He knocks it out of the
Yeah.
park consistently, in my opinion. My next one is I can't remember how well it did in the box office, but Power Rangers 2017.
Yeah,
okay.
cult classic.
Yeah, it's a great movie. We mention it every single
I
opportunity.
was
we get.
so sure that movie was going to suck like Fant Four Stick level,
Mm.
and it like
It's a really good movie.
the Power Rangers fans really enjoyed it. So.
Yeah, I was a big fan of it. I'm always going to be pissed off at that one specific critic, where it was obvious that, and we've talked about this on the podcast time and time again, where there was one critic that was like, yeah, the morphing thing doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand why these aliens would
It's
be here
Power
before.
Rangers.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. The way that they were reviewing it, they had never heard or seen Power Rangers ever before in their life. Like, it was so obvious that they had no idea what the franchise
And you still
was.
have like, what's her name? The villain in it.
Elizabeth Banks or Rita.
You still have her. You still have the Zordon or whatever his name is,
Yeah,
the giant
Cranston.
Bryan Cranston head. What's wrong with just saying? What's wrong with saying Morphin? Like, what's the problem there?
James
Yeah.
Spader's in it.
Who does he play?
Alpha 5.
I'm not really a Power Rangers
Oh, I
guy.
thought you said James
so-
Spader.
I did.
No, it's Bill Hader.
Bill Hader. Oh.
Yeah.
It was like Ultron, really?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
what I thought too. I was like, baby Goldar.
Oh, yeah, I screwed that up.
No, I really wish. I haven't seen a whole lot from Dicker Montgomery past Stranger Things season.
Yeah,
3.
same.
Here's a question:
Um,
if they did a sequel, would Ivan Ooze work?
please,
Yes.
please, yes, absolutely. It's
That
just-
would be
it's
so.
such-
That would be so interesting. A modern take on Ivan Ooze.
We're not getting sequel though.
I know.
We're getting Paramount Plus movie, or not movie. Paramount's doing it. I mean, apparently it's coming out next year.
I need a spiritual success to it in universe.
That's what I'm hoping. It's
Yeah.
like most of the Rangers leave and we get new Rangers, but you get the old ones for like 5 minutes at the beginning.
Well, give me, instead of it being like a like series sequel where it's like they switch to
Zio.
yeah, Zeo. I kept wanting to see Zeo, and I was like, that's not right. No, instead of it jumping to like Zeo or to Turbo or something like that, throw it forward. Take it straight to Lost Galaxy.
Okay.
Like take it off planet Earth, take it straight into space. I feel like in space is too much of a leap, but
Okay.
I feel like they could easily make a leap from.
Or just do a
from-
new Mighty Morphin team like they did this.
Yeah, it would be interesting if they did like a follow up team like that, where
Yeah.
it's second wave, but they're still in Angel Grove.
And then they
Yeah.
could keep some of the same team.
Yeah,
Because I feel like Billy would stay.
I would love that.
RJ Kyler is not doing a lot.
Yeah,
I think they'd lose Naomi Scott. She's too big of an actress now.
Ludi Lin.
Yeah.
I could see Ludi Lin coming back. He seemed to have a lot.
He had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah,
I could see Becky G and RJ Kyler staying though.
yeah. I don't know. I just this movie it definitely has gotten more praise in over these
Yes.
past several years.
I see a lot of like passionate fans about it.
Yeah,
About Power Rangers.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
2017. Yeah, it's
I see so many posts on Twitter like, "You guys are idiots for letting this do bad
Yeah,
at the box office."
straight up.
Mhm.
It's one of the few movies where I don't think that I've ever had a post-credit scene where I was really like, "Oh my god!" As much as I was in the theaters for that movie, I embarrassed all my friends.
Yes.
I was cheering and I was so unbelievably happy with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially like, even the dumb little moment where they're like dancing at the end of the fight. Just great. Also,
This one's called The Algebra.
honestly, just banger soundtrack all the way through. I really love that. I need more of that.
21
universe.
Pilots, the punk version of Ring of Fire from Social Distortion.
Yeah, Handflits. They had Power by Kanye. As like, I'm pretty sure Power by Kanye was the ending.
Fight.
Fight. Yeah.
Yeah. We got that Revocation song, the death metal song.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's such a good movie. I'm sorry. I just, I had to bring it up.
Yeah. I was gonna give you that one since I had a lot of them.
Yeah, I was like, all right. I just know that this one's gonna be on both of our lists.
Yeah. I was just gonna let you handle that one.
I got two more. This next one is one that I'm a major fan of. It's one of the movies where I don't talk about it a whole lot of whole often, and it's a bummer that I don't see more people talking about it. But I feel like I've seen more people talking about that than I have some of these other movies that I've had on my list. Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Yes.
Yeah.
God, I love this movie.
I need
It
a
is
sequel to
so
it so bad.
great.
I need to get it on Blu-ray.
One of my favorite horror satires of all time.
Absolutely, it flips everything on
Yes,
its head. I'm a big
it's
fan.
brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant.
I'm not as much of a satire fan, but I really do enjoy this one.
It's
You-
so
oh
good.
yeah, like what's his Alan Tudyk and
I can't remember the
God,
other guy.
He's great.
He was in
the other,
what was it? Cottage Core or something like that on Prime.
Yeah.
I forgot he played Cosmo in the Electric State too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just talked about
Yeah,
it.
I was
Yeah,
going to bring it up.
I forgot to
totally,
mention
I
that,
totally
yeah.
blanked.
Yeah, this is a fantastically funny movie. So one of my favorite death scenes of all time with the wood chipper. Yeah. And also great, and making the jockey idiot frat boy the villain.
Yeah.
Brilliant choice.
The like breakdown scene over tea is just
Yes.
was hilarious.
Awesome movie. If you've not watched Tucker and Dale versus Evil, please watch it. Watch it around like October.
Yes,
It's
it's so damn good.
Fantastic movie.
I love the one of my last little comments about it. It is one of the movies where it did not do great at the box office.
No.
Well,
whatsoever.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't expect a movie like
no,
that to
no.
do.
I just it's this is we're all in agreement. This is absolutely cool.
It's an indie
I don't gotta
movie.
defend it. But I love the little freak out that Alan Tudyk does when the sheriff shows up. He's like, and these college kids are just throwing themselves in the wood chip.
They
and
just
killing
wanna have
each other
a
left
fish-
and right.
They just want to have a fishing trip.
Yeah. I just came out with my brother. We're just out trying to have a fun time. All these kids are killing themselves on our lawn. It's so good.
Yep.
My last one, you at least predicted it. Solo.
Yeah.
Did not do good at the box office. It's another Lisa Frankenstein situation where as soon as it hit home media, people were like, "Oh, this is actually a really good movie." And ever since then, there's been an online fan campaign #Make Solo 2 happen. Like
Never.
it's even though it's a
in
massive
this
franchise,
climate with Lucasfilm, you really think they're gonna do that?
no, there's no way that we're getting it. They took the wrong lessons from the movie.
Yeah.
And like
yeah.
all the comments that they have made ever since then, where they're like, "Oh yeah, we can't recast legacy characters and stuff like that." It's like, no, that's what you need to do. That wasn't the issue here whatsoever.
No.
Like it's the fact that you guys didn't market it super well, and when you released it, it was not at a great time.
While you're
and
on
it
this,
was less than 6 months after Last Jedi too. So.
while you're on this train, what do you think of that news about that TV show they were supposed to do?
Are you talking about Lando? Or
No,
are you
the
talking about
Underworld.
droids? Huh?
Underworld.
Oh, Underworld is what.
George Lucas was going to do.
Yeah, Underworld is what turned into Mandalorian.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So they took like the basic ideas of Underworld and turned it into Mandalorian.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Because when George Lucas was developing Underworld, he was wanting to revolve it around the lower levels of Coruscant,
Yes.
and it just kind of took on this entire like bounty hunting mission and stuff like that, and that's when it got like completely scrapped.
Yeah.
And then like as he started writing the next story, that's when
Part of it became Rogue One too.
yeah. And that's when Star Wars got picked up by Disney, and all that stuff kind of got thrown out the window. It's the same as it was kind of gonna tie into the game 1313,
Okay.
which 1313 I'm still devastated by the fact that it got canceled. It sounded really good. It's supposed to follow young Boba Fett.
Okay.
Yeah, as he was trying to make his name throughout the universe. Whatever.
On a positive note, we have Andor in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
I cannot wait for season
Mhm.
2. It's still a bummer that we're not going to get multiple seasons
I
for
know.
each year leading up, but
I'd rather
I
have
get
two
why.
really good seasons of a show than one that just goes on forever.
gets absolutely.
worse.
Yeah.
And with how long it's taken for us to get season 2, I don't want to have that kind of wait in between seasons.
Think of it. Since they're releasing it 3 episodes a week, we're getting a season and 3 movies.
Yeah.
Well, technically 4 movies because of Rogue One.
yeah.
That's what it's going to be because they're going to be like 2 hours worth every 2 weeks or
Yeah.
every week.
I hope that have the runtimes for the episodes leaked yet?
I thought I seen something about like they're going to be like 50 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, because
So
I would
like
hope
each
that they're
episode will be
longer
like 2 hours and
episodes.
15 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
total.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I really love the first
Yeah,
season, man.
absolutely.
I think it was amazing.
Mhm.
Top tier Star Wars.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
It's the closest thing Star Wars has done to Dune.
yes.
Or yeah,
I
or
can agree
even
with that.
Blade Runner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why it's like that higher level Oscar
Mhm.
Emmy type sci-fi.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I cannot wait for season 2.
Yep.
No, Solo. It it had the same kind of like posthumous reception.
Yeah.
And it is a bummer that we're not going to get a sequel to it, because they just took the wrong fucking lesson.
Yeah.
But no, I think it was a great movie. I think that a lot of people found it really fun. Obviously, it's not for everybody. I think that there are a lot of people that went into it with different expectations, and that's a big reason why I hate going into movies with expectations. I don't want to be let down by anything. But Star Wars is one of those things where it's kind of difficult to do, at least for me. But no, I feel like Solo has definitely become a cult classic, despite it being a franchise entry. But yeah, that's the last one on my list.
Okay. I got three real quick.
Yeah, you're good.
This one had a limited theatrical run last year, and was released simultaneously on demand, and it's getting quite a following on Hulu now. Amber Alert with Hayden Panettiere.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't have any comment on that one.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and it was a really good movie. Like it was on my top list last year.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of great things
And
about it.
it did really well. Paul bought it on my Vudu account for like $12 like a week later. So like they're not even charging that much for it. Like they had that low expectations,
Holy crap.
and it was really good. This next one, going along with Violent Night, budget of $20 million, made $1 million. Fat Man with Mel Gibson.
Oh yeah.
I'm starting to
That
see.
came out in like pandemic time.
Yeah.
Though.
I'm starting to see a following behind it though.
Yeah. A little bit.
Not as much as Violent Night.
No.
And this next one, I feel like this is the perfect way to end it. It started out as an instant cult classic. It was a made-for-TV movie, and it spawned a whole culture behind it. Sharknado.
Oh
Yeah. Yeah.
That is the definition of cult classic.
yeah, 1000%.
It blew up into a worldwide phenomenon.
I'm so shitty that I didn't think about Sharknado.
Yeah.
That's the perfect way to end it. I mean, think of how we got 5 sequels. How many different people have cameoed? We got Gilbert
Yes.
Godfrey, Tony Hawk,
Will Wheaton,
Will Wheaton, Corey Taylor, Vince Neil.
Frankie Muniz.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It spawned a worldwide phenomenon from this like stupid little concept that no one thought would do anything.
Literal Sci-Fi Channel movie.
That whole that's like a whole genre of just giant whatever. Take one animal and just do something stupid with it. I mean,
Sharknado started it pretty much.
Well,
No,
there
I
have
mean,
been
it was
other
one of the
movies like that,
more
like
worldwide
phenomenon.
giant shark versus mega shark versus giant octopus or something like that.
I know, but Sharknado was to catapult it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really brought it to the forefront.
Yeah, I've
for
got
sure.
Mega Shark versus Mecha Shark.
Yeah. Sharktopus,
Yeah,
whatever.
Shark Exorcist,
Ghost shark.
Ice Sharks.
And then, of course, the cream of the crop, Velocipaster.
I've not seen that yet.
I've seen it. I genuinely enjoyed it.
Really?
Lavalantula is pretty good.
The people who made it knew what they were doing, and
Okay.
they took advantage of it.
Shout out to our local film scene, Rebecca, with Sharks of the Corn.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen like 2 or 3 scenes from it. I don't think I've seen it all the way through.
Yeah. But we hope you guys enjoyed this wacky bananas episode.
Yep.
Yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to check us out on YouTube, on Spotify, and all the good places. We do videos on we do actual videos on YouTube along with just regular podcast episodes. Make sure to check us out on social media. We have Facebook, we have TikTok, we have Twitter, we have Instagram, we have
Threads.
Yeah. I'd like to expand somewhere else soon, but that's another thing to talk about. Make sure to leave us feedback. Make sure to tell us what you think are modern cult classics. Just reach out to us. Like just hit up the comment section, even if it's to call one of us an idiot, Matthew.
Yeah. Tell us why you think Fantastic Four is a cult classic.
Shut the fuck up with that. Thank you guys. Have a great night. See you next week.
See ya.
We have been the Cinema Asylum Podcast. You guys were awesome. Thanks for coming out. Good night.